Hi, welcome to Clarke Auction's December 7th Holiday Extravaganza. I'm going to share with you some of the highlights and interesting works in the fine art side of the sale. And to get us in the mood, I'm going to begin with this great work by the German-French artist Charles Lehmann. This is a wonderful depiction of some fruit on a ledge, and it's done mid-century, and it's got an interesting provenance of coming from Mohican Manor in Cooperstown, New York, and this was last at auction in 1979. It's lot 5 in the sale. Now we're going to get into the world of Shakespeare here. Lot 19 is an Albert Goodwin. This is Shakespeare's Tempest with Prospero and Miranda and Ariel on the beach. It's a great large format pastel by a seminal British artist. This is lot 19 in the sale, and we've got it estimated at $3,000 to $5,000. We also have more works by the great Vincent Smith. This is lot 60, and it's a sand picture done in the 1970s. And you've got the depiction of the Sahara Desert here, and that's estimated at $3,000 to $5,000. Moving along, I'd like to go to the world of Gertrude Shibley. She's a Brooklyn-born artist, born in 1912, and this is the first of 2 works we have, and we have the Bathers here from 1949, and estimated at $500 to $700. One of the great works that I like, an artist here that we've had before, is Lot 58 by Warren Brandt. He's a Greensboro, North Carolina born artist and moved to New York City, and he really learned about abstract expressionists, as you can see here. This is a gouache on paper, and he probably got his influence from spending time at the Cedar Tavern in the city and hanging out with artists like Franz Klein. This is lot 58, and it's a mere $1,000 to $1,500. We now go up to lot 72, this charming little painting by Tim Flosenlagen. He was born in Cincinnati, moved to New York. He's a contemporary artist, and he's known for his realist scenes of New York City, kind of like an Edward Hopper, and the stillness of the moment. We come along, we've got another great Gertrude Shibley. This one's lot 45, and this is a depiction actually of the Bathers. The other one is the Children of the Tenants. But a great Cubist, mid-century 1940s artist. And we go on to the world of the coastline, and this is by Peter Bellemare. He's a Hungarian-born artist who moved to Long Island, and he's known for his impressionistic scenes of painting the coastal towns of the East Coast. And this is a great example of his impressionist paint handling. And we actually have 2 lots in the sale by the artist, and this is lot 22. And coming back down, we've got this lot 6 is Baynard Henry Tyler. He's known for his quiet impressionist landscapes featuring the Hudson River, and here we have the Palisades. It's estimated at $2,000 to $3,000, and he died in Yonkers in 1931. Now we go on to what I think is a great painting by Herman Dudley Murphy, a good Irishman. This is lot 8, estimated at $1,000 to $15,000, comes from a Queen's estate. And it also has the Craig Rohan frame, which he was the founder of that great framing shop in Boston with Charles Pendergrass. And this is a really wonderful coastline, sublime scene. Not quite sure where, but estimated $1,000 to $1,500. Now we move along, and we've got this really large and dramatic pink cloud scene by George Howland. This is lot 7 in the sale, and we've got it estimated at $2,000 to $3,000. And it's just a wonderful bucolic example by the artist. We now go on to lot 54 in the sale, which is The Washerwomen of Africa by Rosette Chilcott. Not much is known about her, but this is such a painterly and vibrant scene by the artist, probably done in the mid-century, and who wouldn't want to have that on their wall? One of the great highlights that we have in the sale is this small drawing by the seminal artist Milton Avery. This is the Dietz Coal Company, and this is during Avery's more industrial period, and this is a really wonderful 1930s work that you get to see into the mind of the great colorist that he is, and he has details indicating what colors he wants for the study of for eventual painting. Below that, we have the first of two Ray Metzgers. Metzger is the great photographer who is known for his stark black and white works. This is the Boy in an Antique Shop, or is also known as Boy with Blanket. You can really see the richness in the detail of the blanket. It's lot 13, comes from a great collection in Michigan, and it's estimated at $2,000 to $3,000, and we have two examples in the sale. Below that is a bit of a mystery. It's lot 10, and it's this great abstract expressionist work. We don't quite know who it's by, but it seems to be dated 1927 and possibly by an LK is the initials, and it's estimated at $400 to $600. I'd like to pull back and look at this great large work by the American artist Jeanette S. Harris Loop. She was known for painting children, and this, I believe, is the Van Norden children, whose big family, an old family in the Rye area of New York. And you can just see the intricacy and the fun that she has of painting children. Moving on, we're going to go up to this small great work by Linda Benglis. It's lot 101, lot 102 in the sale, and it's $1,000 to $1,500. And of course, she's known for using wax in her works of art. She's also a sculptress, and it's just a great example and charming and great to be put on the wall in any environment. And again, below that, we have another Ray Metzger. This is lot 14, and this is one of the examples of the couplings. He's known for taking film and slicing them together. You've got examples of Atlantic City on the left and New York City figure on the right, done in the 1960s. And one of my favorites is below that, which is a David Hockney print. It's an etching. And this is part of the Kava Faye, the Greek poet series that was done in 1966. This is number 2. And this is the Greek poet outside of a building. And this is estimated at $3,000 to $5,000, lot 90 in the sale. I'm going to finish up with the final work here, lot 38, which is a Memento Mori. And this is really a great example of a 19th century work, and great for your home, or as we've put, above our men's bathroom. I'm now going to turn you over to Irving, who's going to share with you some of his thoughts on the highlights that we have in the main gallery, and wishing everyone a happy holidays and look forward to a new year. And if you have any questions, let us know.
Happy holidays from us here at Clarke Auction. We're here in our main showroom to show you some of the great stuff that we have for sale in this upcoming December 7th auction. Right above here, we're going to get started with Nick George, a British artist born in 1982. He was a former basketball player who turned to expressionism to continue his life's purpose. He is a contemporary artist. You can see a lot of pop culture motifs throughout the piece. This is estimated at $1,000 to $1,500, and it's a pretty cool piece. So right next to it, we have Franz Krasberg, a Polish-Brazilian artist. This work is Figura Feminina from 1947. It is a wood block on paper, and it comes from a Southampton, New York collection, estimated at $600 to $900. Here right below, we have lot 77, a George Rawalt watercolor in the manner of, and it is signed and estimated at $600 to $900. Here we have a very exciting work by Ellsworth Osby, African-American artist and a pioneering figure of Afrofuturism and abstraction. Here you see him playing with geometry and color, something he is known for, and this work is estimated at $2,000 to $3,000. Right below, we have a work that we can't really figure out, but if you are someone that's a fan of signatures, do your work and you can figure it out for us. So this is a large C print, illegibly signed and editioned on lower left, some railroad tracks, and it is estimated at $300 to $500. Here we have two large works by Leo Brooks, an American artist, and each work is estimated at $500 to $700. Here we have a gelatin silver print by Aaron Siskin. It is titled Kentucky 4, and it is estimated at $1,000 to $1,500. We have some nice little portraits of women from the 1800s, and we're going to continue going. Here we have lot 93, Betsy Podlock, a nude woman with birds. This is egg tempera on canvas, and it is estimated at 500 to 700. Right above, we have Jim Dine, an etching from 1982 titled The Jewish Heart. That work is estimated at 1,000 to 1,500. It is on glass, but it's a pretty cool piece. And right underneath, we have a work by a female artist, Lillian Orlovsky, The Welfare Office from 1940. This is oil on canvas, and it is estimated at 300 to 500. This is a very charming piece. It needs some restoration, or if you're someone that's practicing being a doctor of art and have the perfect piece, this is the piece for you to try to get some experience. Right here, we have Hilda Coates. This large work is titled The Immigrant, and it comes from a purchased New York home with an estimate of 600 to 900. Right above, we have Michael Flanagan, an American artist. This work is titled Shinoda Bridge from 1983. He is known for his trompe-l'oeil works, and this work was purchased from Cordier and Ekstrom Gallery in New York City, and it was estimated at 1,000 to 1,500. Here we have this very, very, very charming piece, probably one of my favorite works in the sale, by Miles Davis, another African-American artist, where he made these figurative dancers with felt tip marker on paper. Comes from a local estate, and it is estimated at 1,000 to 1,500. Here we have Mose Bianchi, an Italian artist. This is an oil on canvas laid to board. The music lesson comes from a Mystic, Connecticut home. And right above, we have Mr. Vincent Smith, who's a loved artist by us here at the gallery. Right here we have John Maller Collier, British artist. So he is painting Andrea del Castano in 1440, where he was hired by the Medici family in the 1400s to do some work for them. And that work is estimated at 1,000 to 1,500. Here we have some waves crashing against the shore. This work is on canvas, unsigned, but estimated at 800 to 1,200. Here we have a work by Louise Nevelson with an estimate of 1,000 to 1,500. This work is titled One Ancient Figure. It is an etching with an artist proof, comes from a local collection, and it is estimated at 1,000 to 1,500. Right below, we have lot 21, Norman Wilkinson, another British artist. You can see Dover Castle in the back. This work comes from a Queens, New York estate, and it is quite lovely. Right next to it, we have another still life from 19th century. This work is estimated at 600 to 900. It is pretty cool. Here, right next to it, we have another work by another female artist, by Anne Arnold. These are market birds. It's a mixed media piece, estimated at 300 to 500. If you're looking for small portraits or small paintings, you could definitely find them here, that's for sure. We have works by artists from all over the world, and please make sure you go to our website and see some of the great offerings that we have. Up there, we have another Salvatore emblema, one of my favorite pieces. You can see two figures outside a temple under the full moon. Maybe they're practicing some magic or some kind of something, but quite lovely. Here we have a work by Edward Millman, Byzantine Garden from 1953. This work is estimated at 1,000 to 1,500. Up there, we have another Salvatore emblema, one of my favorite pieces in the sale. I might have to do something about that, with cherries in a champagne glass. Right next to it, we have some more Vincent Smith collage works, pretty cool and pretty neat. So we're here in our showroom. We have dozens and dozens of works here for you to come see. We actually are going to be doing something a little bit different, where we're going to be hosting a wine and cheese night from 6 to 8 p.m. on Friday, December 5th. You're more than welcome to come experience some art, come experience some of the furniture that we have out, try out some jewelry, look at some of those exciting watches that Ken has for this upcoming sale. And we might have your new gift to give. So please come enjoy and have a fun time with us.